Here are 30 things that I can do without even thinking about it that can get a black person killed in this country. Check it out. Leave your comments, ding the bell, share. Thom Hartmann here with you. And this is from an unknown Facebook contributor. It's floating around the internet. The title is "In Memory of African Americans Unjustly Killed." And I'll just read it straight up because it's pretty powerful stuff. And speaking to white people right now. I'm speaking to white people right now. Listen carefully, please. Your white skin means that you can go birding. Christian Cooper. The names I'm giving you, by the way, are the names of black people who were targeted and in some cases killed for the activities that I'm talking about. That you, with your white skin, can go jogging. Ahmaud Arbery. You can relax in the comfort of your own home. Botham Shane and Adatinia Jefferson. You can ask for help after being in a car crash. Renisha McBride and Jonathan Farrell. You can have a cell phone. Stephon Clark. You can leave a party to go home safely. Edwards. You can play loud music. Jordan Davis couldn't. You can sell CDs. Alton Sterling couldn't. You can sleep. Ayanna Jones couldn't. And Breonna Taylor, I'd add. You can walk to the corner store. Mike Brown couldn't. You can play cops and robbers. Tamir Rice couldn't. You can go to church. The Charleston Nine couldn't. You can walk home with Skittles. Trayvon Martin couldn't. You can hold a hairbrush while leaving your own bachelor party. Sean Bell couldn't. You can party on New Year's Eve. Oscar Grant couldn't. You can get a normal traffic ticket. Sandra Bland couldn't. You can lawfully carry a weapon. Philando Castile couldn't. You can have your car break down on a public road. Corey Jones couldn't. You can shop at Walmart. John Crawford couldn't. You can have a disabled vehicle. Terrence Crutcher couldn't. You can read a book in your own car. Keith Scott couldn't. Walking with your grandkids. You can decorate for a party. Claude Reese couldn't. Ask a cop question. Randy Evans couldn't. You can check in peace. Yvonne Smallwood couldn't. You can take out your wallet. Amadou Diallo couldn't. Remember that in New York City? That was some years ago. You can run. Walter Scott couldn't. You can breathe. Eric Garner couldn't. You can live. Freddie Gray couldn't. You can be arrested without the fear of being murdered. George Floyd couldn't. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. I mean, this is the simple reality. And then, back to Trump. Clearing peaceful protesters in violation of the First Amendment, something for which I believe he should be impeached immediately. Get this man out of office. He's got the Joint Chiefs of Staff showing up in battle fatigues, saying we need to clear the battlefield. When did the United States of America become the battlefield? Oh yeah, that's right, 1861. Really? That's what you want? The Bishop of Washington, D.C., the Right Reverend Marianne Budd, who helped organize the clergy, the priests and other clergy who were at St. John's Church yesterday, who were removed by Donald Trump's park police with rubber bullets and tear gas. She said the symbolism of Trump holding a Bible as a prop and standing in front of our church as a backdrop when everything he has said is antithetical to the teachings of our traditions and what we stand for as a church. I was horrified. He didn't come to pray. He didn't come to lament the death of George Floyd. He didn't come to address the deep wounds that are being expressed through peaceful protest by the thousands upon thousands. He didn't try to bring calm to situations that are exploding with pain. The Right Reverend Michael Curry, the presiding bishop of that Episcopal church, St. John's, accused the president of, quote, using a church building in the Holy Bible for partisan political purposes. This was done, he said, in a time of deep hurt and pain in our country, and his action did nothing to help us or heal us. This church was founded in 1816. Every single sitting president since then has prayed in that church. And Donald Trump used that church yesterday as a prop, waving around a Bible. I mean, it's... And the last time he went to church, by the way, was St. Patrick's Day of last year. Yeah, let's celebrate white people from Europe, right? Okay, I mentioned, by the way, I just want to emphasize this. If you live in Indiana, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, your primary is today. These were all postponed. And Pennsylvania in particular is going to be a real testing ground. And if you live in Iowa, Montana, New Mexico, South Dakota, or the District of Columbia, there are also primaries today. If you haven't voted by mail, get your gloves and your mask and be very, very careful and socially distance. And you know, if you're inclined, if you're willing, and go vote.